Hi, everyone. This is Josh Anderson with Ideal Credit Union. Thanks for hopping on today to check out our webinar. Specifically today, we're running through ADP and payroll. One of our many webinars that we provide to our business members. We love to provide that additional education to help your business maintain, grow, and continue through future years. Again, my name is Josh. I am your business maker here at Ideal. I work all things business. From startups that work at home all the way to large corporations with hundreds of employees. So we love to work with our business members. Definitely do not hesitate to reach out to me as I'd love to assist you in all things business. This is a great time now to hand it off to Phil because I know he feels the same way about our business members. He's been working with ADP for 12 years and works personally with our business members. So we appreciate him being on today to share what he knows about payroll.
Hey there, everybody. Nice to meet you again. My name is Phil Geertsema. I'd love to chat with you a little bit about how I can help, or how I help my small business clients and how I educate them around how payroll works and making payroll nice and easy for them. So first, a couple things about ADP. ADP, we help clients with payroll processing, employee access, direct deposit, time and attendance, so clocking in and clocking out, a web page, employee engagement tools, workers' comp, retirement plans, and a whole bunch of other things. But one of the things that my clients really like about working with me is that I educate them around how payroll works and help them understand what a business owner needs to understand about payroll before they actually get into the running of payroll. So that's what we're going to do today. So I take all my new clients through what I call Payroll 101. When I walk through Payroll 101, I tell them that there's two types of business tax, or two types of payroll tax, excuse me. Not all business owners know about the second type of tax, which is why we wanted to do this today, to help people understand how payroll works. So when you run payroll with ADP, all that the business owner does is enter in the hours into the system, and then they click next, and then they see two different types of tax. So the first is the employee tax, which is broken into Social Security and Medicare, and then also federal income tax and Minnesota state income tax. Federal and state income tax are dependent on what their marital status is, how many kids they have or dependents, and how much money they make. So that's the first kind of tax that comes out for payroll. Everybody knows about that one. But the tax that most business owners don't know about until they talk with me, until I help educate them about it, is the employer tax or the company tax. So this is the tax that the company pays in addition to what they pay their employees. So the company also pays Social Security and Medicare. Federal unemployment is 0.6% of the first $7,000 per employee per year, which is $42 a year. And then Minnesota unemployment is usually 1.2% of the first $33,000 per employee per year. If they're seasonal, like construction, sometimes it goes up to as much as 9%, but that's up to Minnesota unemployment to give them that rate. So the total then that the company pays on top of what they pay the employee is 9.45%. So what's nice about ADP again is you go in, you enter in the hours, you click next, and it's done. And we do all of what's called the deposits. So we take out the tax dollar amount. So all of this money we take out and automatically send in for you. And then we also do all the filings automatically. So you don't have to tell us to do it. You don't have to remind us to do it. You just log in, enter in the hours, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. But you just log in, enter in the hours, and hit process, and everything else is taken care of for you. So those filings that are done are the 941, which is the federal income tax, and FICA, that's quarterly. State withholding is quarterly. State unemployment is quarterly. There's a form 940 federal unemployment is done annually. And then there's obviously W-2s and 1099, and that's done annually as well. So kind of the biggest thing on this page to understand is that ADP deals with it all for you, but you also need to understand that there's the company 9.45% in tax that they pay on top of what the company pays the employee. So let's look at an example real quick. So let's say for easy numbers, if you pay an employee $1,000 or that's their gross, we based on, again, how much money they're making, how many kids they have, if they're single, married, stuff like that. We figure out their taxes. So for easy math, let's just say their tax is $200. So then their net pay, or what they get, is $800, which we can do check or direct deposit. It's all included, no extra charges for either of those. And then we add on the additional company tax, which is 9.45% of the gross, which is $94.50. So basically the total for this payroll would be the $1,000, that's the gross, plus the company tax of $94.50. So then the total for the payroll would be $1,094.50. So we would take that out of the business account, we send in the taxes automatically, and then the direct deposit shows up on payday. So let me show you a little bit more about how exactly that looks with the system. So all that you would do is you would log into the system, and then the system's actually designed for people who have never done payroll before. I sign up around 170 businesses a year, and probably 140 of those have never done anything with payroll before, and they really like our system because it's designed for people who don't know payroll and want to just go in, have it nice and easy and quick, and get it done, and then they can move on with their life. And also, I always tell my clients that they can call me whenever they need some help, and I'm more than happy to help them. So I'm not just someone who signs up people and then disappears. I would be your customer service person, or your person who will help you out for, in a year or two whenever you have questions down the road. So when you're ready to go in and hit and actually run payroll, you would just click run payroll. And then you get a page that looks like this. You can have, like, if you have different states or different departments, you can track that. If you don't, you wouldn't have those. But on this page, it would show everybody's rate of pay. You would just type in their hours. If someone's salary, you type in salary. If there's overtime or vacation or bonuses or car allowances or all those different types of other things, you could put them on there. So you just enter in the hours on this page, basically. And then you would click the preview payroll button, and it will bring you to this preview payroll page. So again, back to that example we went through, here's the gross pay for everybody, or their total check before the taxes. And then here's the taxes that would come out of their check. And then if they had a deduction like a 401k or medical benefits or any other kind of benefits or anything that's coming out of their check, that would show up here. And then here's what all of their net pay would be, or their direct deposit. And then here's the company tax. So the total for the cash required that we would have is the total gross pay, or what the employees were paid before taxes, plus the company taxes. And then all that you would need to do is click approve, and it's done. Again, ADP takes the taxes out, sends them in for you. We put the direct deposit in the employee's account. That way it's really, really easy. You get back on and do the things that you need to do. So that's pretty much it. I'd love to chat with you about how I can serve you and help you. We also do have a referral program. So if you refer 1 or 2 business owners, you get a $500 gift card, and for the third one, you get a free year of payroll. So I'd love to help people out. And then my job is to do such a good job that they refer their friends and family to me as well. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'll pass it back to Josh.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. Great job showing this to our business members. Again, don't hesitate to reach out to either one of us. As you might see, our contact info is available here. Again, thanks again. Don't forget as well, we'd like to have these webinars available for not just payroll, but all things business. So again, thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you the next time.